Today, we'll tell you about the latest trouble for the popular Neti pots after multiple deaths linked to a brain-eating amoeba in tap water. I'm Kimberly Wallison with this frightening edition of Insiders Health News. We recently brought you a story about the dangerous amoeba that are lurking in lakes and standing water, especially in the south. Sounds like sci-fi. Well, now it appears there's a new way for the little bugs to get into our systems, and it's from something you might use to stay healthy. Neti pots, the traditional and homeopathic pot that looks like a miniature tea kettle, are commonly used to moisten the sinuses and keep people with allergies from experiencing too much discomfort. But when you're using water that hasn't been properly treated, you might be pouring a death sentence into your nostrils. So we're here with some tips on how to keep yourself protected from this terrifying new problem. First of all, if you are ever using a neti pot, it's important to use distilled or sterile water so that you can avoid any possible toxins. If you don't have access to something pre-sterilized, you can boil the water first to make sure it's healthy. Tap water may be safe for drinking, but it isn't for irrigating your nose. It's also important to rinse the pot after each use and leave it open so that it can dry. Any stagnant water can cause problems down the line. And with these brain-eating amoebas, we're talking about serious problems. The rare infection causes the destruction of brain tissue and can start with a headache, fever, and vomiting. It eventually leads to confusion, seizures, and hallucinations. And the amoeba progresses rapidly, usually causing death within 1 to 12 days. The good news is, sterile water can't get you sick, so make sure you're taking care of your neti pot while it's taking care of you. It might make for a much longer relationship. That's it for this edition of Insiders Health News. I'm your host, Kimberly Wallison, and remember, it's your health. We're just helping you think outside the box.